Hello and welcome back to another episode of Physics Partner. In our first episode, we defined biophysics as using physics to understand life. In the second, we saw the enormous range of scales from molecules to whole organisms. In the third, we learned how ATP acts as life's energy currency. In the fourth, we looked at molecular machines like kinesin that convert the energy into motion. Now we face a natural question. Where are the instructions for building all those machines stored? And how does that instruction manual fit inside a cell? That instruction manual is DNA. And today we solve the classic biophysics problem of how 2 meters of DNA fits into a microscopic nucleus. Let's start with a specific number. The human genome contains about 3 billion base pairs of DNA. It is stretched out. It measures roughly 2 meters long. The nucleus that contains it has a diameter of only 5 to 10 micrometers. That is a packing ratio of nearly 400,000 to 1. How DNA achieves this comparison in a classic biophysics problem? The first concept you need is persistent length. Persistence length is the distance over which a polymer stays relatively straight before thermal energy makes it bend. For DNA, the persistence length is about 50 nanometers or roughly 150 base pairs. This means DNA is naturally stiff. Bending it into a tight circle costs energy. Your cells must overcome this stiffness to pack DNA inside the nucleus. The solution starts with histone proteins. Histones are small and positively charged. DNA is negatively charged due to its phosphate backbone. Opposite charges attract. 8 histones come together to form a spool called an octamer. DNA wraps around this spool exactly 1.7 times using about 147 base pairs. This structure is called a nucleosome. Each nucleosome is 11 nanometers wide. This wrapping compresses DNA by a factor of about 7. But nucleosomes alone are not enough. They form a beads on a string fiber that is 11 nanometers thick. This fiber then folds into a 30 nanometer fiber. Beyond this, the 30 nanometer fiber forms large loops anchored to a protein scaffold. Each loop contains 50,000 to 100,000 base pairs. During cell division, these loops compact further into chromosomes, reaching a total compaction of roughly 10,000 fold. Here is an important statistic. In a non-dividing cell, only about 10% of your DNA is tightly packed. The rest remains loose so that molecular machines can access it to make RNA and proteins. Another key concept is supercoiling. When DNA is wrapped or twisted, it creates torsional stress. Take a rubber band and twist it at both ends. It will form loops and coils to release the stress. DNA does the same. Enzymes called topoisomerases cut and rejoin DNA to manage this supercoiling. Many antibiotics and cancer drugs work by blocking these enzymes in bacteria or human cell. So here are the 3 takeaways points for you. Number 1, DNA is stiff. Its persistence length of 50 nanometers means bending it requires a special protein like histones. Number 2, packing is hierarchical. DNA wraps around histones to form nucleosomes, which fold into 30 nanometer fibers, which form loops which compact into chromosomes. Number 3, packing controls gene activity. Tightly packed DNA is silent. Loosely packed DNA is active. Your cells use this physical principle to turn genes on and off.
So I think it's enough for today. So thank you very much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this video is useful for you. So take care of yourself and don't hesitate to write an email if you have any question, query, suggestion, and even classes are required. Take care of yourself meanwhile. See you in the next video. Goodbye.